minus 9 minutes. Minus 8 minutes. Minus 7 minutes. Minus 6 minutes. Minus 5 minutes. minor for minutes. Minor 3 minutes. Minor 2 minutes. Minus 1 minute. Stand by.
Hey everybody, we're back. I didn't have the chance to check the audio yet, so I'm just going to adjust this just a tad. I see we have some interesting individuals that have already decided to join the chat who are telling me the earth is flat, so okay, sure, whatever. I just said I will alert the scientific community, so apparently they missed the memo. All right. Time, ladies and gentlemen, for your weekly wisdom. Today's bit of weekly wisdom is brought to you by Monty Python. Inflammation of the penis reminds me of your smile. And with that, we shall see if this game fits. I actually don't know anything about this game at all. So we shall soon see what the deal is. Are you a feet gamer or a pee gamer? I don't know. You tell me, bud. I guess this guy has had the good sense to start drinking before I was able to. There we go. I don't know where we're going or what we're doing, but we shall soon find out. So I guess these are my characters. My guess is this is an RPG. And I gotta be honest with you, I am not in the mood for an RPG tonight at all. Okay. I'll be completely honest with this game. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just going to ignore our flat earth feet-loving gamer here. With any luck, Vector Man 64, my buddy, will be able to come on tonight and partner up. Ah, fuck me. This game is boring me, as I do not know what is going on, and I am not particularly interested. Oh wait, hang on guys, I'm gonna just pop in another game. This is not really what I wanted to play. I like surprises, but this is not where my headspace. I'll be right back. This is a little bit better. Can't go wrong with Dragon Ball. This is actually further than I got in Dragon Ball Z, so... all my friends are telling me that I'm missing the best stuff. Frieza's not even dead yet. Android 13, I guess. I don't know. Whoa. Holy sprite scaling, Batman. This is cool. Dragon Ball Z. Groovy music. I don't know what this is, but it looks like fun. Can't go wrong with Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it's a fighting game. That's pretty cool. Player 1 versus computer. Okay. I've never played this before. This should be interesting. This should be interesting, actually.
Dragon Ball Z.
Hello, Zero. Yes, Zero. Zero, I'm trying to play a game here. I actually don't know what the mechanics are or the combos. My initial thoughts are it's not quite as tight as a Capcom game. Feels controls feel a little oh. I'm not sure what the line is. Not that I would be expecting to, fare all that well against a Super Saiyan, but just got to get used to the controls. Just got to get used to the controls. We'll try this again. We'll see how we're rocking here. Even Krillin gets in one good kick. Actually, speaking of Krillin, how come I don't get the opportunity to play as him? Okay, this... Okay, nice judo throw. Ah! This is interesting. So there's almost like an MP type thing. That's actually really interesting. It's like there's or not MP, there's like an HP. So if you hit them in rapid succession, there's more damage. But if you let them heal, then it takes longer for it to go through. That's actually kind of an interesting system. Actually, not kind of an interesting system. It is an interesting system. Round 2. Cool. Cool. Okay, I want to play now. Thank you. Cool. I'm doing okay, but I am not taking any chances. I'm not sure what the deal is with this line. What the? This guy's so short. A very interesting mechanics, this game. Kneel down, buddy. Not gonna lie, I find this line thing that goes in the middle of the screen supremely distracting. That didn't go quite the way that I wanted. Ah. Your room reminds me of at least 3 different places where I've gotten my face sat on. Buddy, the only place you ever got your face sat on was in your dreams. Nice try, though. Die, you little pipsqueak. Ah. 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 Yeah, you wouldn't be getting poverty girls or any girls. The most amount of action that you're gonna get is a donut and some margarine. And we'll try this again. I guess we could try as Frieza. Yeah, sure. Sure, you dropped that hard R. This should be interesting. It's interesting. I do not like that line in front of the screen. I find it very confusing. They're really wacky mechanics. It's really weird controls in this. How did I... Oh. I don't know if that was up, down, and C. Tough game. Tough game. kind of ironic that I'm doing worse as Frieza than the other character. Really fucky game mechanics. Once I get used to it. So why is Frieza smiling? Very, very difficult. Hello, Zero. Yeah. Wah. I need to find a more effective... Oh, there we go. How did I do that? Okay. Okay, so who would have thought that... Okay, here we go. So, basically, close... Interesting. Close attacks. Wouldn't have thought that was... Okay, now we've got to... There we go. There we go. That's interesting that... That's really... bit my tongue. That's really interesting that basically just close punching would be the way that I would have won that one. That was actually kind of different. Yes! Could you have done any better? I think not. Yeah, wah. Wah. Yeah. I think we need to... Okay, so punches aren't going to work that well here, I don't think. I'll try some kicks, do. Okay. Cool. I gotta start all over again? Alright, that's fine. I'm up for the challenge. I'm just gonna grab myself an alcoholic beverage. I shall return momentarily. Alright, well, at least that little break got rid of our troll here. Not that I don't, There, that's the stuff. I generally tend to like to enjoy a nice alcoholic beverage on the weekend. Let's chill out at home. I'm 40 years old. I have a job. I own a house. I own a business. I still like video games. Sacrilegious. I'm gonna take a sip and we'll give this another crack. Can't drink on TV. But you can, however, drink on the internet. There is no regulatory body that says I can't. Well, not yet anyway. Alright, let's give this another crack. Pretty hard, but fun. Cool. You know what? We'll start with this because I want to get used to these, We'll stick with him. We'll see how we're rocking here. Give this another go here, ladies and germs. I'm trying to... Oh yeah, I didn't beat him. These little cannonball guys, man. Oh, I'm gonna have to DQ something different here, yo. One kick. Hmm. I didn't know I could do these sort of up kicks. That's kind of interesting. Not good enough to win, but good enough to start things off a bit. Man, this is hard. Just need to find a different this is like pennies from heaven. Ah. Oh, that didn't go quite the way I wanted. Huh. I don't know why he's smiling when, like, he's about to be beaten. Huh. Craziness. That is what that is. That is craziness. I'm gonna try it again. This is fun. I'm actually surprised they didn't make that loop a little bit more seamless. Super fun. Time for more chocolate. We'll give this another go. Ow! I'm making a mess. Ruby. I'll try him or her. Sure. Ah. Didn't go quite the way I wanted. Didn't go the way I wanted at all. That's okay. There has got to be a better way to do this. Need to find a different way. I'll try it again. There we go. Okay, well, you know what? That's an improvement. Focus on the point and not the match, I guess. Which is fine. Still a loss, but try that again. Oh. I was waiting for that. Interesting character, though. Now, whatever he said. Ah, it's gonna make me do it all over. I'll play some more. I'm starting to kind of get the hang of it. It's not easy. Weird, though, that they picked this style of music, because this is not very Dragon Ball Z. This actually is not very Dragon Ball Z, this music style. doesn't sound anything like. I'm just finishing up this drink and then I'm gonna get another drink. Hey, what's the difference between a fish and a piano? Can't tune a fish. No. Dad jokes. Don't worry, I'm gonna play some more. I'm definitely gonna play some more. 1995. What was I doing in 1995? What was I doing in 1995? Probably grifting a buck off of kids in the schoolyard so that they could play on my Game Gear. I'm going to take a second, grab my other drink, and I will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I just needed to take a quick booze break, shall we say. 0. Cat is cat. Let's try this again. Really difficult. Well, yeah, hello, 0. Yeah.
面白い試合になりそうだ。お前では相手にならん。貴様誰に言っているのか分かっているのか。
Whoops. Well, at least now looks like I'm playing against Chen. This sucker. 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 You fell in the water. I didn't even know we were in the water. How the fuck does that work? So, face the right way, dipshit. Ah. Stop holding your fucking chest in your underwear and fight. Ah. Bullshit. Total bullshit. I'm going to try one more, and then I will try playing something else, because clearly I must practice this game. I'm not quite at the skill level with which I would like to play. So, for the ball, so, die. Haha, with 3 eyes, you should have better depth perception than that. Come on, Chen, you can do better than that. Stop blocking me. This can't work. I fell in the water, stupid shish. This game is very hard. Spent the whole night and I won twice! This is the second one that I've won in the whole fucking night. Ugh. All right, let's play something classic, shall we? So we're going to try something a little different today. We are going to play Virtua Fighter 2 on the Saturn. Why are we going to play Virtua 2 on the Saturn, or Virtua Fighter 2 on the Saturn? Well, I guess we could call this a little bit of a pacifier because I happen to own, I happen to own an original Virtua Fighter 2 arcade machine right here. And I'm just in the middle of modifying it so that I can actually live stream it. Maybe it would help if I put this back where it was. There we go. No, that's not where I had it. It was here somewhere. So, yeah. So, I guess for fun I can keep it in the background, I guess. Stretching my controller a little bit. But, yeah, so on my, and by the way, if you check my channel, you'll actually see that I actually have an event set up in July because I basically have opened the thing up and I made a special cable and everything that goes out so that the video will go to my OSSC and I can live stream because I have a real machine. But I got to tell you, having the original, the, you know what? The port for Saturn is pretty friggin' good. There's some minor differences in the textures, and obviously the resolution isn't quite as smooth, but you know what? It plays pretty much the same. It is a little weird playing it with the controller, though. But in July, you will actually get to see me playing my arcade machine live stream to this channel. It's been busy with work and everything in my day job because I run a television company. So I keep poking at the Model 2 board and my cables when I have the time. Which you will see once I have this going. This is a different intro than the game. This is not the same. And it's pre-rendered. I'm not sure why that is. Well, we'll do arcade mode. And I will play as Sarah, who I've always played as. Music is exactly the same. Music is exactly the same. Honestly, it plays pretty much the same. It just, I'm so used to playing this with the controller. Or with the, in the arcade, because I own the arcade machine. Damn the arcade. Aw, come on! In the arcade, I can fucking do that. See, it's just getting used to the controls. I know. Excuses. Die, fucking dipshit. I love that move. Ringing out, I don't like so much. Ah. Yeah, I lose. That was not the way I wanted to start that. Die. You and your stupid fucking dipshit. That wasn't very nice. Guess what, dipshit? That wasn't nice either, and you lost. Dipshit. I did this in the arcade, bitches. Take that. Ha ha ha. Man, fall down. There we go. A little better, I think. Yeah, honestly, the arcade is pretty much exactly the same, just some very minor Ah! Fuck you. Or fuck me, I guess. It's the same. Hi. Die. It's weird when you're used to playing it in the arcade and then you move to controller. I don't have I have the mission, like I have I have like a mission stick, but I don't have like an Astro control stick, so it's sort of a different jam. You would never know it based on how I'm playing today, but in the arcade, I used to be able to finish the whole thing in the arcade on one coin. No shit. Every other game was like were like quarters, like it was like a quarter. That was the only game in 1994 that cost you a fucking $1. Nah. Drunken old man.
Old man fall down.
Old man gets squished into small pieces. If only I was this good in my real jiu-jitsu class. Ah, no good. Time to go to the drunken kung fu convalescent home, fucker. I don't care how nice your sheep pal is. Die. Fuck you. Think of that the next time. Ah. My shit talk was interrupted by abject failure. Kicks don't work. But that does. Hi. Die. I used to do better. Excuses, excuses. We can't be having such... Ow. Die. You win some, you lose some. One little jab. Yeah, everyone's a critic. Everyone's a critic. Ah. Well, settle this properly. Weird getting with these controls. Come on. Ah. You know what's really gonna piss me off? Even though I used to win this game in the arcade, I've been totally fucking stuck in the arcade in my old age on Lion. And I am going to be so pissed off if I win it on the Saturn and I don't on the arcade, because I used to be able to finish the whole thing. And nobody will believe me based on how I'm playing right now. On the Saturn. On the Saturn. Ah. Yeah. Come on. Sega Saturn. Not working real well. Ah. Wow. That is total bullshit. I always do that, and then it always gets me every fucking time. Every fucking time. There we go. There we go. Why did it take so fucking long? Good days and bad days, I guess. Ah. Come on. Bull crap. Ready, go. Why am I even? Are these the same? I don't know what the moves are in here versus the arcade. You and your... Ow. Ooh. That was a lot closer than I wanted. That was way too close. Ah. Does not usually take me that long to beat her, but I have good days and I have bad days. I have days where, at least in the arcade version, I'll get her like right away. And then there's other days where I'll just like, I'm just playing her again and again and again and again and again and again and again, and it just does not compute. We can't be having that. Take that, bitch. I'm not always able to pull off that move, but not enough to win, though. Yeah, I lose. I get it. The art of no mind. Not coming to me today. Not coming to me today. Ah! Open myself up to a throw. Good fucking job, man. Aw, oh, come on. Ugh. Okay, sure. That neat thing, I don't remember that move, and I didn't know you could do that in the Saturn. Huh. Huh. Yeah. It's got to be 2 out of 3. There we go. But we need 2 out of 3. Forward. There we go. I don't know if I'm just having a bad day, but being susceptible to the throws. Yeah. Come on, that's bullshit. Total bullshit. I don't mind losing to Lion tonight, but I've gotten past pi many times, and I'm obviously not having a great night. At least on the Saturn, anyway. One kick, and that's a KO? Come on. Come on, man. Ring out. I'll take it. I'll take it. We can't all have amazing days. Can't all have amazing days. Ah. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Wow, what a cunt. We're gonna finish tonight with beating Pi one way or another. Oh. I don't know what my problem is tonight. It's weird, this game. Like, I'll have nights where I'm just like on fire and I'm like just burning through everybody like they're made of butter, and then I have nights apparently like tonight where I'm just like just not bringing it home. Not bringing it home. And I actually have to tighten the controls on my wow. Total crap. Total crap. Come on. Oh, you don't. Bitch. Thank you. Sometimes I wish I could. That took way too long to beat her compared to the way I normally play. Oh, here we go. Instant fucking death. I wish I could go back to as good as I was in like 1994. I've been stuck online since I got the arcade machine like last fucking August. Isn't that sad? I used to be able to finish it on like $1 in the arcade. What the hell happened? And in normal mode, no less. Ah! Come on! I don't make it a habit to fight the elderly. One of these days, I shall have my triumph. Now, the question, of course, is, will this be today? Probably not. But I shall fight to the death. Like now. I would call that, I don't make it a habit to fight the elderly. Fuck me. Come on, man. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you don't make it a habit to fight the elderly. Fuck off, I'm 40. Elderly, my ass. Show some respect and get off my lawn. Dick. Dick. No. How do you do jabs in the Saturn anyway? I don't make it a habit to fight the elderly. I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you don't. Yet, here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our friend Lion here does not make it a habit to fight the elderly. Haha, made you look. Ow. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted. That did not go the way I wanted. Oh, I almost had that one. Not a win, but... KO. I have won one match, I guess, against Lion since I got the arcade machine last August, but I got in Edmonton. The problem is you gotta win 2 out of 3 to progress the rounds. And with Lion, you have to get in close, and if you don't get in close, it doesn't... and he does not make it easy to get in close. And you know what? A lot of people find Lion difficult to deal with. Because he is difficult to deal with. You gotta get in close, and he doesn't make it easy to get in close. Right, so you try to jump and close things up. Right, and then he gets one kick, and then that's it. See, I got that one. I beat him there. But you got to get 2 out of 3, right? That's the thing. You got to get 2 out of 3. That's the hard part. I'm telling you, in some ways, the video games, I mean, they're not as physically... They're not as physically... Yeah, you got your ring out, you fucking dipshit. Yeah, you lose. You know what? I won one tonight. I think we'll stop that there for tonight. As I would like to have my weekend. Thank you very much for everybody that popped in. Even if you are a troll, you help my stats. Have a good weekend, and I will be back next weekend.